Good evening, folks, and welcome to the Horror Corner. I'm your host, Sean Patrick Erschen, and this week we are doing another tag video. I was tagged by Lisa Loves, and this is the Would You Rather Horror Edition tag. This is 10 questions, and they're a little bit silly at times. Don't take this too seriously now, but it's a lot of fun, and I think we're going to have a good time doing this. Before we get started, I just want to show, look what I got in the mail today. Groundhog on DVD, directed by Dave McDonough, who's a good friend of mine from YouTube. He's a fellow YouTuber, so he's a writer, director, he does the music for his films, so I'm really looking forward to watching that and really looking forward to doing a review on it. So definitely going to get to that soon. So let's get to it, shall we? This is 10 questions. This is the Would You Rather Horror Edition tag created by Geek Legion of Doom. So number 1 is, would you rather spend a weekend in a cabin in the woods from the Evil Dead series, or Camp Crystal Lake, obviously from the Friday the 13th series? I'd say definitely Camp Crystal Lake, because I feel like I would definitely have a blast, have a good time before I get killed by Jason. But yeah, I definitely would get killed by Jason, but at least I would have a good time, drink a few beers, smoke some weed. Not that I do those things in my life at all, but I feel like if I went to Camp Crystal Lake, I might have a good time, hang out with some nice looking girls, you know. Number 2, would you rather receive as a gift Chucky or Annabelle? I'll have to go with Chucky on that. I feel like we'd have a few laughs at least before he killed me, you know. We might have a few laughs, so we probably have a lot of things in common, except for murdering people, of course, but I feel like it would be a lot more fun to be around Chucky than Annabelle, because he's got a great sense of humor. Number 3, would you rather be a prisoner of Jigsaw from the Saw films, or Hostel from the Hostel films? Definitely would go with Jigsaw on that one, because I feel with Jigsaw you would at least have a chance of survival, you know, if you can get out, if you can escape the trap, you know, you would survive. And if you don't, you're screwed. But the thing is, with the Jigsaw traps, it would be a real quick death, as opposed to Hostel would be a slow, painful, torturous, agonizing death, and they rip you apart over a long period of time. So definitely go with Jigsaw, get the quick snap if I don't get out of the trap, you know. Number 4, would you rather be trapped in a room for 24 hours with Hannibal Lecter or Regan from The Exorcist? That is tough. I think I'd rather hang out with Regan, because I love Linda Blair's character, of course before she gets possessed. And the same goes in Exorcist 2, The Heretic. I also really enjoyed her character before she gets repossessed again. So maybe I would hope to spend at least some time with the actual human version of Regan for a while before she turned into a demon. I think if I spent too much time with Hannibal Lecter, I think he'd get real annoyed with me real quick, because I am not on his intelligence level by any means, and I feel like that would annoy him pretty quick. Look at that scene in Red Dragon when he's just watching the guy in the orchestra play the cello, and he's getting those tics, and he kills the guy for it. So I think it would be the same with me. Get those tics, like those winks in his eye, and start twitching, because I'm not anywhere near as intelligent as him, so I wouldn't be able to have a very intelligent conversation with him. So number 5, you have to go on a date with one of the following. For the female, it would be Jennifer Megan Fox in Jennifer's Body, or still Natasha Henstridge in Species. And then for the males, it would be Patrick Bateman from American Psycho, or Jerry Dandridge from Fright Night. So obviously I'd go for the females. It would be I think it'd be Jennifer because Megan Fox is really sexy, and I think she's a much better actress than Natasha Henstridge. Neither one of them are that great, but I think Megan Fox is more my type than Natasha Henstridge would be the type that's kind of out of my league. I feel like I might have some kind of prayer at getting... Nah, I wouldn't. Never mind. But I go with Megan Fox. I think she's really sexy. Number 6. Would you rather spend 12 hours in a city on Purge Night or 12 hours in an affected city in the 28 Days Later universe? Definitely would go with 12 hours on Purge Night. Because I'd feel like I could do some damage before it's my time, you know. Eventually I get caught and taken out, but I feel like I would do some of my own damage on maybe some of the people I don't like so much. Who am I kidding? I'm a mild-mannered dude. I would never hurt nobody. But still, I think that would be... But I mean, if the world's pretty much coming to an end at that point, I mean, come on. Just let it all out. Number 7, would you rather be a part of a team on the Blair Witch Expedition or the Grave Encounters Expedition? Definitely the Blair Witch. I really like those characters, and I feel like I would blend in pretty well with them. Being a somewhat creative guy as well, at least I like to think I am. And I would enjoy making a documentary about that Blair Witch legend. I think it would be a lot of fun. At least until the Blair Witch showed up and then started leaving those stick figure things and scaring the crap out of me, those voices at night. But yeah, I'd definitely go with Blair Witch. Number 8 is, would you rather try to ride the shark in Jaws for 10 seconds or the crocodile in Lake Placid for 10 seconds? Definitely ride Jaws for 10 seconds because I'll let you in on a little secret, guys. I am terrified of alligators or crocodiles. It doesn't matter. Either way, I'm just terrified of them, you know. Just the idea of those giant mouths with thousands of teeth snapping you, you know. And it's so creepy the way they just sit still for... They could sit still for hours and hours, not move a muscle, you know. But if you get near them and you piss them off, they'll come out of nowhere and snap your ass, you know. Excuse me, I knocked over my Jamie Lee picture. Okay, number 9. Would you rather try to run away from an alien, meaning the xenomorph from the Alien franchise, or Predator? That is a tough one, isn't it? Either way, I would be screwed, because there's no way I'm surviving from either one of them. Either way, I would be killed immediately, you know? So I'm going to say it's a toss-up on that, because I just don't have a prayer either way. And they're both terrifying. Of course, the Predator is a serious hunter, you know? And I feel like it wouldn't take him long to get me, you know? He can hide. He can make himself invisible, you know, he's got that nasty gun on his shoulders. He's got those nasty blades on his arm. Wouldn't stand a chance on the alien, of course. Has got that nasty tongue that shatter your whole face, you know. And if he gets hurt, you get acid on you, and it's got acid for blood, so yeah, you wouldn't have a chance. So it's a toss-up, so I'm going to say a draw on that one. Number 10 is, would you rather watch a circus featuring Pennywise or a stand-up routine featuring Freddy Krueger? Of course it's got to be Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger's hilarious, he's awesome. He's got the best one-liners in horror history. So I would love to see Freddy Krueger in a stand-up. I think any kind of circus featuring Pennywise would be terrifying. You know, I can't even imagine the things you'd come up with for a circus. I don't want to be any part of that. Alright, so that's it, guys, for the Would You Rather Horror Edition tag created by Geek Legion of Doom. So I'm going to tag some people now. I'm going to tag Movie Freak. I'm going to tag Random Matt Videos. I'm going to tag Random Horror. And I tag HorrorMetal, the Horror Miser Monty G, Rusting Willpower, Michael Myers 101, and Blue Terror. So guys, answer the call and do the Would You Rather Horror Edition tag created by Geek Legion of Doom. And thank you for joining me, Sean Patrick Erschen, in the Horror Corner. Tune in and stay scared.